My child, your hands tremble as you read these words not from fear, but from a deep, spiritual recognition. You have felt this moment approaching in your spirit for days, weeks, even years, a gathering storm of divine purpose, a silent crescendo in the symphony of your life. I have been calling to you, not with shouts, but with the tender, persistent pull of a father's heart. Through the unexpected kindness of a stranger, through the song that played at the exact moment you needed to hear its lyrics, through the dream that lingered upon waking with a message you couldn't quite decipher, through the sudden, profound peace that would descend in the midst of your chaos. I have been weaving my presence into the very fabric of your days, waiting, always waiting, for you to pause and recognize the pattern. But the world is loud, my beloved. Its noise is a raging river, and you have been swept along in its current, scrolling, skipping, delaying, mistaking busyness for purpose and distraction for rest. You have treated my gentle nudges as coincidence, my closed doors as rejection, my seasons of silence as abandonment. You have passed by the burning bushes of your own life, too preoccupied with the destination to notice the holy ground beneath your feet. This moment is different. This is not one more notification in a stream of endless content. This is a divine interception. A sovereign pause button has been pressed on the timeline of your existence, and everything, the very air you breathe, the particles of light around you, has stilled to hear what will be spoken next. You felt it, didn't you? That strange, electric stillness that has surrounded you lately, as if creation itself is holding its breath. It is not your imagination. It is the hush before the unveiling. The heavens are leaning in. The angelic hosts have halted their eternal worship to witness this juncture. And I, your God, am speaking not in a whisper, but in a clear, resonant tone that is meant to pierce through every layer of doubt, every fortress of fear you have constructed around your heart. Do not skip this. Please. Do not skip me again. You have done it before. You have left my letters unopened, the letter written in a sunset, the memo sent through a child's laughter, the urgent postscript in a moment of sudden, unexplainable joy. You have dismissed the nudges in your heart as anxiety, shrugged off the prophetic dreams as mere pizza, and explained away the synchronicities as random chance. But tonight, this moment, transcends all previous encounters. Something monumental has been set into motion in the unseen realms, a divine mechanism has been triggered, and its gears are now turning with irrevocable purpose. This is your sacred warning. But more than that, this is your glorious opportunity. I do not speak to incite fear, but to invoke divine readiness. For what is coming is not merely a change in circumstance, it is a spiritual collision, a moment where the eternal will crash into your temporal reality with such force that it will reorient your entire life's trajectory. You must be prepared. Your spirit must be awake, your heart soft, your will aligned. There is a person, a soul intimately connected to the story of your life. Right now, as you read this, their heart is in profound conflict. They are standing at their own crossroads, and a choice is being weighed in the balance of their spirit. This choice, seemingly theirs alone, carries echoes that will reverberate directly into the chambers of your own destiny. You are unaware of the internal war they are fighting, but I see it all. And I tell you this because your energy, your readiness, your spiritual posture in this exact hour will act as a weight on the scale. Your peace can tip them toward peace. Your faith can activate faith within them. Your forgiveness, even unspoken, can break a chain that binds them. This is the interconnectedness of my body. This is why you were led here. Let me unveil a mystery, a divine countdown is underway in the unseen. It is measured not in seconds and minutes, but in heartbeats of obedience, in breaths of surrender. You have 45 minutes in this Kairos time, this pregnant, purposeful, God-appointed time. It means a door you had mourned as sealed shut forever is now trembling on its hinges. A name is being spoken in a room you've never entered, in a conversation you cannot hear, and your name is the central subject of that divine discourse. Someone of influence, someone whose decision affects your path, is uttering your name aloud. It is not a casual mention. It is a decree in the making. I hear it. The angels hear it. And now, you are being told, so that you may partner with this heavenly activity through your faith. There will be a moment, sudden, unexpected, where you will be presented with a choice. You will either react from the old place of fear, lack, and self-protection, or you will respond from the new place of faith, abundance, and trust that I am building within you. That split-second decision will not be trivial. It will determine the routing of the blessing, the timing of the breakthrough, the depth of the healing. It will be the difference between stepping into the miracle or watching it pass by your door. So listen to me now. I know the distractions are screaming for your attention, the unresolved argument, the unpaid bill, the nagging worry, the endless to-do list. But I am louder. My voice is resonating through the pixels of your screen, syncing with the rhythm of your heartbeat, flowing on the very breath in your lungs. I am reaching for you. Not for my sake, but for yours. Because, my child, you have been begging for a sign, for a clear indication that I am real, that I am involved, that I care about the intricate details of your life. Here it is. You, glowing star, reading these words at this precise moment, this is no accident. This is divine orchestration. I, your God, authored this moment. I navigated you through 1,000 other clicks and scrolls to bring you to this exact point. Now, I need you to listen. All the way through. And as you listen, I invite you to anchor yourself here. Subscribe to this channel. See it not as following a content creator, but as positioning yourself under a spiritual conduit, a consistent flow of heavenly manna for your journey. It is a practical step of saying, I will not let the noise drown you out again. I will return to this place of focus. I will make room for your voice. Do this so you never miss my next word, for what comes after this will build upon this foundation. Now, listen with the ears of your spirit. A spiritual interception is occurring in your life. That delay you interpreted as rejection was, in fact, my fierce protection. That person who walked away, whose departure carved a canyon of pain in your soul, they were not meant to stay in that season. Not because they did not care, but because they were not equipped to handle the version of you I am now revealing. You have been in the hidden place, in the divine workshop. I have been healing fractured parts, strengthening weak places, polishing dulled areas, and instilling a resilience and a glory that your previous season could not contain. You have been growing in silence, healing in shadows, becoming. And now, you are almost ready. That is why this message has found you today. But hear this, the enemy knows this, too. Have you noticed the increased volume of chaos lately? The irrational anxieties that descend out of nowhere? The emotional fragility, the sense of being scattered, the profound exhaustion that sleep doesn't cure? This is not a personal failing. This is spiritual backlash. Darkness always panics, thrashes, and unleashes a final volley of lies and distractions just before the dawn breaks. You are that dawn, my child. You are the light. You always were. You were never lost. You were hidden in plain sight, shielded by my hand, preserved for this moment, your destiny protected from premature exposure. Now, I am revealing you. But what I must tell you next may shake you to your core. There is someone, a specific individual, who has been watching you. Not with malice, but with a fascination they cannot explain. They have not spoken, not directly, but in the quiet of their own soul, they are wrestling with a question: is it too late? Have I missed my chance? They are on the verge of a move. An action. A communication. You will not see it coming. It will arrive like a sudden weather shift. Will you be ready? How you respond, not just with your words, but with the energy of your spirit, will either fling open the gates to the next glorious chapter of your destiny or will introduce another painful, unnecessary delay. This is why I said 45 minutes. This is the divine countdown to that moment of engagement. When this Kairos window closes, the choice will no longer be theoretical. It will be upon you. And you will have to decide: do I engage with this person from the old narrative of hurt and betrayal? Or do I engage with the faith that I, God, can redeem and restore anything? Do I believe people can truly change? And more importantly, do I believe I have changed? For I have seen the guilt you cradle in secret. I have witnessed the silent replays of your mistakes, the shame that tints your memories, the regrets you bury behind a brave smile. But I, your God, do not hold those memories against you. They are gone, erased, forgiven, swallowed by the sea of my mercy. The only one keeping them alive is you. I am waiting, not to condemn, but for you to finally extend to yourself the grace I have already given. To unlock the cage you've built and step out into the freedom I purchased. This is not merely a message. It is an altar call for your soul. Come back to me. Talk to me. Right now, in the silence of your heart, whisper it: God, I'm listening. Say what you need to say. For the more you attune your spirit to my frequency, the more you will recognize me everywhere. You will hear my love in the melody of a song on the radio. You will feel my comfort in the caress of the wind. You will see my favor in the unexpected kindness of a stranger's eyes. I have always been showing up. But now, because time is compressed and the stakes are eternal, I am amplifying the signal. You prayed for breakthrough. This is it. You begged for confirmation. This is it. You wept for a reason to hope again. This is it. Now, pause. Close your eyes for just 5 seconds. Let my presence, tangible and thick, surround you. Let my voice, gentle and firm, soak into the parched places of your spirit. Let my love, relentless and unconditional, melt the fortresses of self-protection you've labored to build. You are safe now. You are seen with eyes of pure love. You are deeply, completely, irrevocably mine. Heaven is not silent today. For hours, angels have been whispering your name in the courts of heaven. They have been on urgent assignments, flying between the throne room and the atmosphere around you, declaring, preparing, clearing the way. There is a moment coming, soft in its approach, silent in its arrival, yet explosive in its power. It is now only 2 minutes away in this divine timeline. Do not close your heart. Do not walk away as you have before. This is different. This is personal. This is the core of your miracle. Your angels possess knowledge that you do not. A shift has already been initiated in your spiritual energy field. Have you not felt strange lately? Moments where time seems to distort, to slow and stretch. Instances where you hear a whisper of your name, but upon turning, find only empty space. That is not psychosis. That is them. Your angelic guardians have been attempting to get your attention in gentle, non-threatening ways. But today, patience has reached its divine limit. This is their final, concerted effort to reach you before the window closes. And they are not employing fear. They are wielding the only weapon that never fails: love. The love that enveloped you when human comfort was absent. The love that witnessed last week's hidden heartbreak, the private confusion, the tear you swiftly wiped away believing no one saw. They saw. They collected that tear. And they propelled this message to you, not to frighten, but to hold your heart with hands of light. You are not forgotten. But you are in danger of missing the catalytic moment that could redefine your entire future. There is a person divinely scheduled to move toward you. This connection was inscribed in the scroll of your destiny long before you took your first breath. But here is what the angels are urgently communicating: if you skip this message, if you fail to receive it fully, you may inadvertently delay a miracle that has already left the storehouse of heaven and is walking toward your doorstep. You have waited long enough. You have endured sorrow enough. You have performed strength long enough. Let this moment be your pivot. Angels do not repeat final warnings. So, pause. Breathe. Let your spirit feel what your natural senses cannot yet perceive. You are being observed, not with judgment, but with fervent hope. There are angels in your immediate space, behind you, beside you, above you, and they hold a golden scroll. Upon it, your name gleams with living fire. This scroll contains the specific details of your next miracle, the blueprint of your breakthrough. They are poised, waiting for the exact moment, precisely 2 minutes after your spirit fully comprehends this word, to break its seal and release its contents into your life. But they require one thing: your heart must be in a posture of reception. Your soul must be awake and alert. You must whisper, even if it's the faintest thought, "I am ready." Say it now. Declare it as if the atmosphere can record it. Speak it as an act of defiant belief, for something profound is altering in your timeline. Events are accelerating. People are being sovereignly moved out of your path. Hidden truths are bubbling to the surface. Someone who betrayed your trust is approaching a moment of exposure. Conversely, someone who genuinely loves you is being positioned to step into the gap. A warning, my child: before you read further, if your spirit feels even the slightest tug, the gentlest pull, do not ignore it. Do not leave this place without taking a step of covenant. Heaven asks you now, in this Kairos moment, to click subscribe. This simple act is a spiritual symbol in the digital realm. It is how your angels ensure the next vital message finds you before the next enemy assault, before the next season of delay, before another door of opportunity begins to swing shut. Subscribe now. Do not let heaven's voice become one more lost murmur in the endless scroll. Now, listen with unparalleled focus. You are in the final hour of a protracted spiritual test. You believed I was ignoring you, didn't you? That your tears hit an empty ceiling. That you had to perfect the art of the flawless facade while inside, fragmentation reigned. But heaven saw. I saw. And while you were desperately trying to hold the pieces together, I was in the control room of the universe, orchestrating something so magnificent it will dismantle your limited understanding and rebuild it with wonder. Child, you are not reading this by mistake. This is not random content. This is sacred timing. This is divine orchestration. This is the moment you will point back to in your testimony and say, "There. That was the turning point." You need no perfection. You require no polished answers. You must no longer pretend a strength you do not feel. You simply need to stay. And believe. For 2 minutes after your soul fully absorbs this truth, the miracle will begin its silent descent. Not with fanfare, but with the quiet certainty of dawn. A message will arrive. A door will click unlocked. A familiar face may visit your dreams. Do not dismiss it. This is the signal. A person you love is on the verge of return. Someone who has held you in their thoughts but was imprisoned by fear or pride is about to be infused with divine courage to reach out. But heaven waits, watching your screen, hoping you will not do what is habit, will not walk away. Stay. Do not scroll. Do not doubt. Your angels are engaged in fierce combat in realms unseen, solely to clear the debris from the path to your miracle. I am saying to you now, I am not late. I am only asking, do you still believe? For you are about to walk into a favor so distinctive it was hidden from the eyes of your adversaries. A healing that will baffle medical wisdom. A financial breakthrough that will feel like a dream. A conversation that shifts tectonic plates in your relationships. A surprise encounter that alters your direction. A chance at reconciliation with someone whose departure left a ghost in your life. You are not being punished. You are being precision prepared. Heaven does not rush masterpieces. But you, beloved, your waiting period is expiring. In the most glorious way, you are out of time. Your answer has breached the horizon. The countdown is active. Now. Listen to your physical heart. That tightening in your chest. That is not anxiety. That is the Holy Spirit knocking. Will you open the door? Will you whisper, I'm ready? For once you do, 2 minutes later, a logjam in your life that has persisted for years will suddenly, dramatically, break free. And you will know. You will feel it in your bones. The tears you cry will not be of pain, but of profound, soul-deep relief. And your prayer will be, thank you, God. I almost skipped this. My dear one, heaven has mobilized to reach you. This message's timing, its specific wording, the very feeling stirring within you, all of it is perfectly arranged. The truth you are about to hear was meant for you long ago, but the static of the world drowned out its frequency. So today, the angels convened. A council was held concerning you. The verdict, we must try one final time. This is the last window to reach this soul before the miracle delivers itself to their address. And here you are. Reading. Breathing. Shifting. This is not a message. It is a spiritual wake-up call dispatched from the command center of heaven. A miracle has been set into motion. Specifically, it is scheduled to manifest 2 minutes after you finish receiving this word. But the condition stands, your heart must remain open. You must not skip. That is why the angelic decree is, do not rush. Do not flee. Do not let the voice of doubt drown out the voice of God. You have zero conception of how close it is. You've prayed until you were hoarse in spirit. You've cried oceans. You've asked, why, until the word lost meaning. But your prayers were never ignored. They were being orchestrated. Behind the veil you thought was empty, angels were negotiating on your behalf. They have been whispering your name into the spiritual ears of people, causing you to occupy their thoughts inexplicably. They have been aligning doors, adjusting timetables, even softening the heart of that specific person, so that when your miracle arrives, it fits into your life with seamless perfection. But the paramount danger is not some external failure. The supreme danger is skipping the message tailor-made for your deliverance. Do not scroll away. This is categorically different from anything else in your feed. Right now, your angels are observing you. They are pleading in the spirit, do not close this. Do not reject this. Do not attribute this to chance. If you are reading this, pause. Feel your breath. Feel the blood coursing through your veins. You are alive. You are chosen. And something of incomprehensible power is standing just behind the curtain of your visible reality. Before I reveal what unfolds after these 2 minutes, I need your covenant. Promise you will not skip. For in the lines that follow, your heart will remember a truth it buried. You will feel seen as you have never felt before. You will feel as if the entire host of heaven has refused to give up on you. Now, listen. This is for you alone. That person whose absence is an ache. They are being guided back to you. That opportunity that sailed away. It is circling back, carrying compound interest. Every tear you shed in solitude was counted, catalogued, and is now being answered. Not one fell without a divine response. Let me go deeper. Your guardian angel has not slept. Not once. Do you know why you survived storms that should have shattered you? Why you did not completely disintegrate when internal pressure reached its peak? Because a celestial being has been fighting a relentless rearguard action for you, shielding you from calamities you never knew were headed your way. There were traps, emotional, physical, spiritual, that were dismantled before you reached them. There were words that were never spoken because an angel stood in the way. There were disasters that veered off course. That same angel now whispers to your spirit, your miracle is 120 seconds away. If only you believe. If only you stay until the final word. Before we proceed, let me remind you of a spiritual principle: obedience activates power. Subscribe now. Do not see it as subscribing to a channel, but as subscribing to a promise, your promise not to fall silent again, to remain in the flow of divine communication. Let my voice find you repeatedly, for more is coming. Not just today, but in the succession of days ahead. Subscribe with your heart, your faith, your spirit flung wide. You are not a number. You are the one heaven is addressing at this very second. You keep believing the lie of too late. Too late for love. Too late for dreams. Too late for reinvention. But the angels broadcast, you are not late. You are perfectly on time for your divine appointment. Yes, the one documented before your birth. This is why everything has felt incongruent lately, the delays, disappointments, the isolating nights. It was all preparation. And now, the preparation is complete. Someone is about to call your name. Not to your phone, but to your destiny. You were elected to walk a path others could not endure. That is why your journey has felt so lonely. But hear me, your loneliness was never emptiness. It was heaven creating capacity. Room for the miracle. Room for the person who will covenant with your soul. Room for the life your current imagination cannot grasp. Room for the celebration being planned in the unseen, in your honor. Do you feel it now? Your heart is awakening from its slumber. Your spiritual vision is clearing. You are remembering what your soul has always known: you are not ordinary. You are a carrier of divine favor. This is the very reason darkness fought so viciously to make you quit, to numb you, to strangle your belief. But you didn't. You kept putting one foot in front of the other. You kept whispering prayers. And now I say, I saw it all. And I have not forgotten a single moment. The miracle will originate from the most unexpected quadrant. Someone who rejected you will send a message of apology. Someone you assumed forgot you will speak your name with reverence. An institution that denied you will summon you. But you must stay alert, for miracles often wear the disguise of small beginnings, a text, a call, a sudden intuition. Do not ignore it. Do not overanalyze it. This time, follow the peace. And above all, stay with this word until its completion. Your miracle is in motion. It is real. It is irreversible. And it launches 120 seconds after this message ends. My beloved child, I need you to stop everything, the mental planning, the worrying, the rehearsing of conversations. This moment is divine. If you skip this, you risk missing what heaven has been composing for you since before you were born. You may feel like the universe is conspiring against you. That is about to flip. Only if you stay. Angels are encircling you. They watch your every reaction, holding their breath in hopeful anticipation. This message reached you through divine navigation. Something invisible yet potent is being released over your life. You have 2 minutes to grasp its full significance. You may feel weary, disoriented, defeated. But this is not your finale. This is the plot twist. The miracle you've waited for is standing just behind the curtain of your doubt. The angels whisper, hold on. You are one step away. Can you feel the change in the spiritual atmosphere? That is not your imagination. That is the spirit realm mobilizing for you. Something monumental has been held in divine escrow because your heart needed to reach a specific place of readiness. Now, it has. This is not a message. It is a rescue operation. A divine interruption. Angels are breaking through the cacophony of your daily life to deliver an urgent communique. There is a miracle with your name engraved upon it. A tangible, transformative shift. A real breakthrough. But it is contingent on this, you staying right here, your spiritual gaze fixed. Do not let the enemy distract you with a petty thought. Do not let doubt rob you of this sacred encounter. If you feel this message resonating, then act. Subscribe now. Stay connected to this conduit of light. This platform is a vessel. The more you receive from this flow, the more your spirit will awaken to your true, empowered identity. Your miracle is closer than your next thought. The angels are using this very space to maintain an open line of communication with you. Do not let this be your last visit. Let it be the first day of a sacred dialogue. Now, take a deep breath. What follows is what the enemy has desperately tried to keep from you. There is someone watching you from the grandstands of heaven. A loved one who passed, whose love for you transcends the boundary of death. They have been laboring to get this message to you, through dreams, through signs, through those sudden waves of love you feel for no apparent reason. And now, they have succeeded. Through this message, they are saying, I am with you. You are not alone. Your blessing is on the final approach. There is a reason for the recent shaking in your life, the delays, silences, heartbreaks. All of it was preparatory. The miracle destined for you is so vast, your former self could not have contained it without leaking. You had to grow. You had to be refined by fire. And yes, I saw you cry into your pillow, aching for someone to understand the depth of your struggle. Heaven understood. The angels heard. And they have been preparing a divine surprise, scheduled for delivery 2 minutes after this message concludes, if you are truly ready. Reject the lies. It's too late. Lie. I've failed too much. Lie. I'm not special enough. Lie from the pit of darkness. The truth is, you are chosen. The instant you stop debating that truth, the miracle will cease to be something you chase and will become something that chases you down. That is the angelic message. That is what they've been trying to impart while you were distracted by noise, doubt, and past pain. You are not cursed. You are a diamond in the making. The pressure, the cutting, the clarifying, All of it was to reveal the stunning, refracting beauty within. You are not broken. You are becoming transformed in secret so that heaven can reward you in public. That is what approach is. A blessing so disproportionate, so unexpected, it will leave people questioning what changed. And you will know, you heeded the angel's final warning in time. Now, consider this seriously. What if this was the angel's final attempt to reach you in this manner? What if, after this, they concluded you did not want their intervention? You cannot afford this miss. For even as you read, something is shifting in the spiritual atmosphere around you. Chains are snapping. Doors are groaning open. Your name is being spoken in the halls of heaven. Do not stop reading. You are under direct, loving surveillance. An angel has been specifically assigned to you for this season. They know your anxieties. They know your unanswered questions. And they know what is coming. That angel has a single request: trust. Trust that this is not a cosmic joke or an algorithm. It is a heavenly signal that your moment has arrived. Your healing, your closure, your restored relationship, your financial turnaround, your inner peace, all of it is assembled just outside your door. You feel you've waited an eternity. That's because the miracle is worth the wait. But do not wait any longer in a posture of fear. Do not hesitate. Do not question. Receive. For 2 minutes after you finish, something will shift. A feeling. A call. A sign. A knowing. And if your heart is open, you will recognize its meaning immediately. And remember, precious child, if this word has stirred your soul, subscribe. Remain connected to this divine wisdom stream. Let your life be encased in angelic guidance daily. Your journey is not designed for solitude. It is designed for step-by-step heavenly escort. My beloved, listen with every fiber of your being. This is no mistake. You are here by divine mandate. A holy secret is encoded within these words, sent directly from the angels who have silently witnessed your journey. They saw your private tears. They witnessed the hidden heartbreak everyone else missed. And now, they are shouting from the ramparts of heaven, this is the final knock. Do not ignore it. If you turn away now, you may bypass the miracle already packaged with your name. 2 minutes after this word is fully integrated into your spirit, a shift will occur in the unseen. It is not magic. It is divine mechanics. Your name has been spoken in the presence of supreme light, and that light is now racing toward you. Your angels are not angry, they are concerned. Time is thin. They've sent many signs, feathers, repeating numbers, 111, 222, 444, vivid dreams, that sensation of being called when no one is there. Yes, that was them. Today, they employed this message as the ultimate attempt. They are shaking you, gently but urgently. Something is about to click into place. The enemy of your destiny knows this. Hence, the recent confusion, the bizarre delays, the coldness from once supportive people. It's not random. It's spiritual interference. Heaven has released something, and darkness is throwing up a final barricade. Right now, in the spirit, a scribe angel is inscribing your name on a scroll titled, Blessing Unleashed, Final Delivery. It glows. But it requires your agreement. This message is the contract. The angels cannot force its contents into your life. You must open your heart and consent. You must say, I am ready. Not just verbally, but with your faith. Say it now. Whisper it. Think it with conviction. Upon that agreement, the countdown initiates. In 2 minutes, a spiritual activation will occur. A conversation will happen behind the scenes. A heart will turn toward you. A decision will favor you. A delay will dissolve. A door will begin to open, even if the physical evidence is yet to come. Pause. Your angels desire your ongoing connection to this source. If your soul resonates, click subscribe. This channel is a spiritual lifeline, a whisper from heaven cloaked in digital form. Subscribing is a symbol to the angelic realm that you are open for ongoing communication and alignment. They will note your yes. Let's go deeper. You may be unaware, but someone prayed for you last night. Someone on the other side of the veil, a grandmother, an ancestor, a spiritual forerunner. Their spirit recognized yours in the heavenlies. They uttered your name before the throne, asking for this final message to reach you, for they saw you nearing your breaking point. The angels heard and orchestrated this timing. That is why the urgency is palpable. This is your last warning before a major shift. Not a warning of doom, but of preparation, for what you've requested is now ready. Heaven has packaged it. It is wrapped in light. All that remains is your yes. They've also shown me this: you've noticed shadows moving in your peripheral vision. That is not imagination. It is spiritual traffic. Both light and dark are focused on you because your destiny is brilliant. Darkness aims to distract. Light aims to awaken. Now, you choose your alignment. This message is the pivot. That is why your body may react: goosebumps, warmth in your chest, unsolicited tears. Your spirit is recognizing truth. Do not ignore these signals. Lean in. Let the feeling rise. Now, a hidden secret: there is a person in your life who has been subtly, powerfully affected by your energy. They don't speak of it, but you have changed them. Your quiet kindness, your unwavering hope in hardship, it mattered profoundly. That person is about to make a move. It will surprise you. The angels want you prepared. This person is not a test. They are a divine agent, sent to help complete a spiritual circle, a bond predestined before your birth. Are you still here? Good. Your spirit is willing. Breathe. The next part is critical. You are not broken. You are not cursed. You are not behind schedule. You are perfectly positioned for the miracle to locate you. But you must stay alert after this. Stay spiritually sensitive for the next few minutes. You may receive a text, a strange call, a surge of emotion, a significant dream. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. The miracle may not arrive with pyrotechnics. Sometimes, it manifests as a sudden, profound peace, a soft internal voice, a warmth that envelopes you. That is how you'll know your angels have delivered. Before we proceed, know this: this is not their first attempt. You've received fragments of this message before, through a sermon, a book, a friend's word, but perhaps you were too distracted, too busy, too weary. It's okay. They understand. But now, they ask one last time: will you let the miracle in? If you do, the angels confirm, the timing will accelerate. The person you await will feel an irresistible pull. Someone will lose sleep over you. A breakthrough long obstructed by fear will now surge forward: financial flow, emotional healing, relational closure, or sudden new love. Whatever your soul needs most, the angels are poised to deliver. But they need your trust, now more than ever. My precious one, this is for your ears only. The angels are not broadcasting this globally. They are whispering it to you, because a powerful shift is imminent in your life. You may not feel it yet, but they stand beside you, awaiting your reception. This message is sacred. The instant your eyes began reading, the celestial clock started. Within 2 minutes of your heart's full reception, the unseen forces delaying your breakthrough will be disarmed. That resistance, that invisible wall, it was enemy construction. The angels now have a command: remove it, but only if my child listens. Do not ignore this. Do not scroll away indifferently. You do not get moments like this twice. Heaven is watching. The angel assigned to you from birth is kneeling beside you, tears in celestial eyes, whispering into your soul, please. Please listen. You are on the precipice of something monumental. If you turn away now, it will be missed. Child, today is not normal. Last night, a shift occurred in the spirit. A conversation in heaven concerned you. You were chosen. But here is the secret: your miracle activates the moment you fully open your heart and surrender your doubts. That is the angel's urgent plea. They say this is your last warning before the miracle is rerouted. You prayed. You wept. You screamed into the void, God, do you even see me? This is my reply. I see you more clearly than you see yourself. Your name is written in golden light in the book of miracles, and it shines today. But there are 2 paths prepared, one to sudden breakthrough, one to prolonged delay. You choose, now. This is why this message found you. You opened this thinking it was casual content, but you stepped into a heavenly portal in text form. You are at the threshold. So breathe. Repeat internally, God, I will not run. I say yes. Yes to the shift. Yes to the miracle. Yes to your word. Now, recall the strangeness of recent weeks, the altered behavior of people, intense dreams, feeling disconnected. That was increased spiritual activity. The enemy tried to blur your vision. But your angels persevered, waiting for you to pause, to open this. Your obedience in this moment is unlocking a 72-hour sequence of blessings. You need not understand the mechanics. Just receive. Stop. For 3 seconds, subscribe. This is how you maintain alignment with the divine frequency reaching you here. Do not let this connection fade. The next message will continue this journey. Now, breathe again. Release the tension in your shoulders. Open your heart wider. This is not a time for fear, but for transformation. You will begin to notice signs, feathers, repeating numbers, sudden strong impulses. Do not dismiss them. They are angelic navigation signals. Beloved, your yes in this moment is sacred. Do not let this revelation end here. If this word has ignited a fire in your spirit, if you felt the pull of heaven in these words, then prove your faith through your action. Let this be your first step of alignment. Like this message as your seal of agreement. Share it as your declaration that miracles are real, and extend this lifeline to another chosen heart. And most importantly, subscribe. Let this channel become your daily altar, your consistent connection to this flow of divine truth. Don't just walk away from this encounter. Lock the door open behind you. Your miracle is unfolding. Stay connected. Like, share, and subscribe now. Your next breakthrough awaits in the next word.